We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Seattle Mariners and the Minnesota Twins. The Twins look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. Michael Pineda, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Edwin Encarnacion now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. 1-1 now to Encarnacion. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Hey, thanks, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
Still even at 2-2. Here's another 2-2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Tim Beckham is on deck. And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do. Work the count and get on base.
And that's just an incredible job at the plate by the leadoff man there. Not only did he make the pitcher throw a ton of pitchers and bust his tail, but he also won the battle and earned a free pass.
Stepping in, Tim Beckham. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Encarnacion gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be watching for the speedster, D. Gordon. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
Now to the plate, D. Gordon, and the home away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. The 2-1 home. Runners off for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Is in time as Castro got him.
A lot of times, if a guy is going, it's going to be on the first couple of pitches, but he waited it out that time. Didn't matter, though. A good catch and throw, and they nabbed him at second.
And we're just getting started here in Minneapolis. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
And he fouls this one off. Another payoff pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. A runner on first with 2 away. And another throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Into the box, Omar Narvaez. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
That is big.
That's why you have to close the door when you can. They had 2 outs, but the 3-hole hitter rips a single, bringing the cleanup man to the plate, and he does what he's paid to do, cash in an RBI opportunity with a well-hit double.
Standing in now, Domingo Santana. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down out there, and now it'll rattle up against the wall, and the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. And the last 3 hitters have reached base safely here. You have to wonder whether he's going to be able to settle down here before it's too late. In now, Kyle Seager, and he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Rosario is there, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Mariners lead it 2-0. Wade LeBlanc gets the starting nod for the M's. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
Into the box, Nelson Cruz. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Cruz is retired, and there's 1 away. A chance now from target field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, someone that's been struggling a bit is Jonathan Scope. For whatever reason, he's been absolutely atrocious at home. He's hitting under 200 in front of his home crowd, and I don't know how to explain it. Maybe he's just putting too much pressure on himself. I know this. These fans are really ready for him to break out here at home.
At the plate, Jason Castro. A bouncer to the left side. There is Seager. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and A-Ray Adrianza will be the next to bat. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Down go the Twins in order. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in now, Malik Smith, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He pulls this one into right. Cruz is there, and he has it for the out.
Hey guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And let's take a look at Jonathan Schoop, another one of the versatile new regime ball players. Ability to play second base, turn to double play at 6'2", 200+ pounds, and move over to third base with a rocket arm.
Stepping up to the plate, Daniel Vogelback, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 17 for him on the season, and the M's have taken a 3-0 lead.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Into the box now, Mac Williamson. Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot down the line in left. Third home run for him on the year, as the Mariners have opened up a 4-0 lead.
As a pitcher, you worry about giving up the long ball to the meat of the lineup. But when the two guys at the bottom of the lineup torch you, it's really disheartening. These guys have weapons everywhere.
Stepping in now, Edwin Encarnacion. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Chasing after it is Rosario. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Tim Beckham.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. Up next, a former first-rounder, Tim Beckham. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Man at second here with 2 away. And up next, the speedy D. Gordon. Here's the 2-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On now to the bottom of the second. The M's lead it 4-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, C.J. Cron. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. In for strike 2. Low with a fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. Jonathan Schoop. is on deck. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Once again, a 3-2. Popped him up. Navarez has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up Jonathan Scope to hit next. Here's the 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Batting six, the left fielder, Eddie.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They trail here 4-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Omar Narvaez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring Domingo Santana into the batter's box next. The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Kyle Seager.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next the third baseman Kyle Seager. Now the 1-1 pitch. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. But he'll get there as he flags it down just shy of the wall, and with that the side is retired. Mariners are down in order, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
The 3-1. Hit back toward the mound. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Standing in, Byron Buxton. Polanco aboard here at first with nobody out. Here's another 1-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter's in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Standing in now, Marwin Gonzalez. Strike called, now the throw down. And he is in there.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down this many early in the game, but they're choosing to be aggressive. Might work out if they can drive him in now and chip away at that deficit.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
Now another 2-2. This pitch is popped up. Encarnacion camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 1-1. Hit hard to the right. Foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground is short. Beckham on the grass. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Got him. Oh, and that looked destined to be an RBI, but a highlight reel stab put an end to that thought. 3 innings complete. Seattle leads this one 4-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Malik Smith the next to hit. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Here now the 2-2. Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box, Daniel Vogelback. Outside, 2-1. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Liner toward right center. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that one-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up a big number.
And the versatile Mac Williamson hits next. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Vogelback, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
In now, Edwin Encarnacion.
Ball 3.
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
3-2 pitch. Ripped down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Cruz giving chase. He can't get to it. This one's down. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
The batter, number 1. Shortstop, Tim.
Yeah, Matt, I think his only hope is to try to get out of this 4th inning and maybe try to regroup for the 5th. But this is 8 hits he's given up already, so he might even have trouble doing that.
Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Tyler Duffy trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Tyler Duffy.
Tim Beckham will be the first one to greet him now, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and 2 out in the inning. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Payoff pitch one more time. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Mariners leave a couple. They lead it 4-0. Digging in, Jason Castro. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that misses. 2-1. Three and 1.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
And that misses for ball 4. The leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Stepping into the box, Eury Adrianza comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Não sei o que é que eu vou comer, estou cheio da fome. O que é que eu como? Cheio de fome.
Nobody out, runner on first.
Sem fiambre, só uma fatia. Mas depois.
Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit.
And
that run will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
First baseman, C.J. Crone.
Here's C.J. Crone now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Into the box now, Jonathan Scope. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Castro on third with 2 out. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Twins wind up stranding 1. They're down 4-0. Striding into the box, D. Gordon. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
Lifted down the line in left, and no one will track it down.
Oh.
Ready with another 2-2. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. Here now the 2-2. Is taken on the inside corner. Strike three. Twins are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
Set to deliver on 2-1. 3-1.
Nice.
Domingo Santana
Over the
waits on deck.
Aqui.
One out, nobody on.
Então,
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Stepping in now, Domingo Santana. And there's ball 2
não pode
now.
apertar, por favor.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
He's got himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation.
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there, as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. This is hit the other way out toward left field. On the move is Rosario. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Malik Smith.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Malik Smith. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves, only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Mariners leave a couple, but they're in front 4-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in to try it again, Eddie Rosario. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Drives it out to deep right center field. Smith ranging back to the track. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot to right center. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
They're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Standing in now, Jorge Polanco. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Counts even, 2-2 for Polanco. Base is empty here with nobody out. Here now the 2-2. Shot toward right center. Smith is there, and he has it for the first out.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
In now, Marwin Gonzalez. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Final strike for the Twins. Hard hit ball to short. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes, and that's exactly what happened right there.
Now at the plate, Nelson Cruz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Holy cow, there it is. They've racked up 27 wins in a row, breaking the all-time streak set by the Giants in 1916. I'm speechless, really. Truly an historic occasion. I'm just honored to be here.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Mariners jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Wade LeBlanc with his 4th win this season. Michael Pineda couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.